Hello everybody, you're very welcome back. Today we're in the quiet valley of Glencree, but at the turn of the 19th century it wasn't such a peaceful place. That's because the barracks you see behind me were set up by the Crown forces to launch patrols deep into rebel territory in the Wicklow Hills, where following the brutal suppression of the United Irishmen in 1798, the likes of Michael Dwyer and General Joseph Holt took refuge. At the time, the barracks would have housed up to 100 soldiers and its commanding officers. What's interesting about this site is the commanding officer quarters aren't actually found at the barracks. They're found just outside on the main road. By 1915 though, despite lots of money being invested into the project, the barracks were obsolete. And that's because Dwyer and Holt had negotiated terms for their free passage to the likes of the New World. Well, what they thought was the New World. In fact, they were sent to Australia. In addition, the Napoleonic Wars had ended, so there was no need for these barracks. They remained idle until the 1850s, when the religious order of the Oblates set up St. Kevin's Reform School for boys following the famine. As part of the interesting history to this place, following the Second World War, almost 1,000 German children were brought here for refuge in a project known as Operation Shamrock. And then in 1974, Una O'Higgins O'Malley set up the Glencree Centre for Peace and Reconciliation, where war-torn communities are brought together to solve their differences through dialogue. So ironically, what was once a symbol of suppression and military might, today is a beacon of hope for many communities all across the world. So until our next video, which will be at Derry na Muck, take care and God bless.